Good morning, everybody. MagicBrad here for the MagicBrad Show. Who the heck is MagicBrad? It's me, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm a figment of my own imagination. And sometimes when I'm doing these things, I just got on this other platform. It's been around, I think, for a while, but I just learned about it. It's called Clubhouse. It's all the rage now. You know, it's going to overcome TikTok, and it's a big thing. And I'm on there right now, right here in my ear. However, I don't think there's anybody here, which is kind of weird. So let's see here. I'm looking on my Facebook group. There it is. Yeah. Uh-oh, it's going into my ear. Okay, I can't do that. I got to go back on a Clubhouse. There's nobody in Clubhouse. So here I am by myself. So I was saying when I was walking around the house, I was talking on Clubhouse in case someone was there. And I thought, am I talking to myself? But I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. It's just that you're not here. But maybe you're there. I don't know. Where are you? So today, like I said, I was just kind of rambling on about some things. I was going to talk about peace, monetizing peace. I just saw that popped up on my Facebook thing. Because I got some ideas for monetizing peace. And this came to me because I like a peaceful world. I don't like a lot of chaos and arguing and fighting and debating and name calling, and I like a peaceful place. That's why Bali is one of my favorite places on the planet, because it's the most peaceful place I've ever been. And I've been to Chile and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Argentina and Paraguay and Uruguay and Iguazu Falls and Hawaii and Colorado, and I've been to Florida. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Bali, Indonesia. I've been to London. I've been to Spain. I've been to France, Palace. So I've been to a lot of different places, but Bali is the most peaceful place I've ever been. It's very, very calming there, except for their dogs. Their dogs they bark a lot. And it's probably because they're angry because they're overcrowded. I don't know. But let me see. I'm 2 minutes in. Nobody's still on this Clubhouse app. I think I could invite someone to be here if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to because I'd be talking to you and talking with them. But maybe give us a conversation and you can kind of eavesdrop on my conversation here. So how do I do that? I can add my friend Lisa Celine, see if she'll come on. I think that's how I do it. I'm not sure, but it looks like she's the only one that's available right now. I think that sent her a ping, and then I can chat with her while I'm talking to you. And you can listen to me talk with her if she shows up to this thing called Clubhouse. I do have an interest in creating my own clubhouse locally here in the Twin Cities. I've got some ideas for it. There's been some people that have done some of that stuff, but the clubhouses I've seen are either co-working facilities or nightclubs, speakeasy nightclubs, and I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. So the nightlife thing is not a thing for me. I'm actually more of a morning person. I wanted to start a thing called Brunch with Brad. That'd be kind of fun. Go out and have breakfasts. We have a comment. I wonder who this is. Let me see who it is. See if it's a person. It's my friend Mike Wilkie. He's my favorite Facebook fan. How you doing, Mike? For those that don't know, Mike Wilkie is a fellow magician, and he's also a cartoonist. He's got a company called Watermelon Bones where he does comics and things for the magic community and others, I'm sure. Most of the stuff I've seen is for the magic community. Anyways, that's my friend Mike Wilkie. So some of the things I was going to talk about today is the concept of peace, because now that the election stuff is over and it seems like it's more peaceful around here and there's people not burning down buildings and looting and things seem a little more peaceful. What if we monetized peace? What do you think of that idea? What if there was a financial incentive to be a peaceful person and to be a caring and kind person? A financial incentive where you could actually earn a living by being nice. the world would be a better place, because they're actually doing it right now. The whole war thing is monetized. They spend millions of our tax dollars on missiles and bombs and tanks and fighter jets to protect our borders. Right. So I think there's ways. I know there's ways of monetizing peace. I'll tell you one of them I've got. This is an idea. I went through a program. It's called the Landmark Forum. Some people think it's a cult. Some people don't. I don't know. But I'm not in it anymore. But I was, and I learned a lot. It was a very interesting experience. But one of the things you do in there is you create a project. And my project, I called the Peace Police. So I did this with my friend Trisha. We did a concert at the Lake Harriet Bandshell. And it was called Peace in the Cities, Music, Magic, and Mime. And it was Michael Rudolph, myself, and Trisha, and we did a show. And we brought in a bunch of vendors that were peace-related people. We had the Peace Turtle from up in Duluth, which is a Volkswagen that's painted to look like a turtle and travels around to different activities promoting peace. We had Will Hale of the Tadpole Parade, and he was running around. He was our sergeant at arms with the peace thing, and he would go around and reward the people that were doing nice things. We had a bunch of prizes that were donated, so he would write up citations and give this citation to these children and adults. And because they did something nice, they got a citation, which was really a coupon to exchange for a gift over at the gift shop. So that's one way of monetizing peace, because the people that are giving away the gifts are getting the recognition and the exposure out of it. And the people that are participating, they get some compensation. So there's ways of doing all this stuff. You could get the corporations involved. They could sponsor and donate and advertise. And they would give away their products as basically premiums or loss leaders, if you will, to these people that were nice and kind and loving and caring. So that way we would have a bunch of peace police precincts. This is my concept, and this is something we actually implemented, but not to this scale. I would like to implement it to a scale where there are actually precincts where people wouldn't want to shut them down. They would want to open them up because they're peaceful precincts. And they're in the communities, and there's vehicles like, remember Geek Squad? They had those Volkswagens running around and stuff. And wherever you go, there's a Geek Squad going somewhere. So we'd have patrol cars. So there'd be peace patrols that are looking for people that are doing kind things, like shaking hands and hugging and opening the door for people and helping old ladies across the street like a Boy Scout should do. And the people that are out on the streets would be incentivized, because when they saw the peace police car come, they'd go, oh my God, I got to do something nice because I might get a $25 gift card to Target. Or I might get a gift card to Best Buy or Starbucks or Caribou or Dunkin' Donuts or whatever, restaurant things. Kind of like a happenings book kind of thing where you buy one, get one or something. So these citations would be for these people to earn by being nice. If you're an asshole, oops, maybe I'm not supposed to swear on the morning show, am I? If you're not a very nice person, you don't get a citation. You just go on your way and do whatever you got to do. We don't care. You're done. So if you're a kind person, gentle, kind, loving, laughing, enjoying life, then you get rewarded monetarily. So that's one way of monetizing peace. And I'm surprised more people aren't doing it. I see a lot of the peace-related foundations are just looking for handouts. They're just looking for donations. Give me money, give me money, give me money. And then that pays their staff and whatever else they're doing. But I think there's a better way of doing it, in my sincere opinion. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. I keep on looking back at the, there I am all by myself in the clubhouse. Looking back at the clubhouse, nobody's here. I might have just made it private or something. I don't know how to do it. But some of the people on here are well-known people like Gary Vaynerchuk and Grant Cardone. And quite honestly, they don't need this kind of stuff. They got their own platforms. But I'm overshadowed by those big boys. Who we got? We got our friend Cindy Lee. Lee. Hello, Cindy Lee. Hello, hello. How are you? And she said, perform random acts of, yes, random acts of kindness. I agree. That's what it takes. But sometimes, I'll tell you a quick story. Or no, I won't. I'm not going to tell you this story because it has some negativity in it. I don't want to do that on a peaceful thing. But just doing nice things for people. Open the door. You can't smile because now we're all wearing masks and stuff, but you can do a little nod, I guess, and just be nice, be kind. And if you can monetize that and incentivize that, more people would do it. It's kind of like an immersion, a peace immersion. If you were immersed into Japan, you would learn to speak Japanese and you would learn the Japanese culture. It just happens. That's the way it would work. So if you are immersed in a peaceful culture, in fact, Balinese prisons, there's a video I saw on YouTube about Bali, prisons in Bali. Their prisons are more like communes where they're not really imprisoned so much in little cells. They're just in their own thing, and I believe they're monitored so that they don't just start creating violence. But it's a much more relaxed prison, and I think it's more of a reformatory type system than what we've got. Quite honestly, I think our prison system is a college for crime. They can go in there and learn how to be criminals, and it just breeds more criminality. Oh, she's got a t-shirt. I have a I am smiling under my mask t-shirt. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I hope you don't have to wear those masks too much longer. I was just thinking about that. I kind of like to go to the mall and hang out and do coffee meetings, and you can't do that now. Everybody's scared. That's a whole nother topic, isn't it? Anyways, I'm just rambling on. I've gone for 12 minutes. I'm trying to keep this short because what I'm going to do today, I saw Cindy do it yesterday. I think she did 3 or 4 Facebook Lives with different guests. So I'm going to take a page from Cindy's book, and I'm going to do multiple. I've got one interview I'm doing with a person at 4 o'clock Central Time here. That's my regular interviews that I put up on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do some lives on my Twitter accounts and good old Facebook. You can't do too much on Facebook because well, all of them, they're all getting mad right now. They're getting restrictive. You got to be careful what you talk about. I guess that's kind of good. You can't be saying bad stuff and they boot you out. Good enough. Oh boy, my mind goes there sometimes, but I'm trying to stay in a positive vortex. But people like hearing about chaos and grief and sorrow and murder. Enough of that. So still nothing's happened with this Clubhouse app. So I'm going to leave quietly. It's got a little button down here that says leave quietly. I'm the only one there, but nobody will hear me leave. I'm gone. Bye. Okay, that was an interesting experience. Okay, it's time for some chocolate. We've got some chocolate, and this is one of those Dove chocolates. And inside there's a little message. Did you know that? It's kind of like Cracker Jacks, so they got a little toy inside. It's a little gift. Okay, here we go, right? It says, laugh until your heart overflows. That's kind of nice. Got my coffee. Here's Synergy Cafe. This is the name of my old podcast. I changed it to the MagicBrad Show, but you can tell I like red and black and white and gold. Okay, that's all for now. I'm going to sign off. I'll be back on in an hour or two. It may not be on Facebook. It might be on my Twitter accounts. Oh, I wanted to put something up here because I got to give myself some. What if I got hit this year? This is something I'm trying to promote again. It is Energy Collaborative synergycollaborative.com. There it is, the synergycollaborative.com. This is something I had going pre-pandemic, and I'm trying to rekindle it. It's a different world because it was focused on the Minneapolis, St. Paul, and live events. I'm looking to expand it out to more of a United States community. I don't know if I want to go over to Europe and all that because their time zones are wonky, and there's some weird stuff. And when you expand too far like that, you get a lot of wackos and weirdos, and I prefer not to have them in my little group. So I like people to be genuine, authentic, sincere, integritous, and kind. So synergycollaborative.com, check that out. And I've started a mastermind in Facebook if anybody wants to give some input on it. And that's it. Okay, that's all I got for now. Peace, love, and happiness. MagicBrad signing off. Be good. Be safe. Be kind. Be nice. Bye.